I'm so excited to see you guys. I haven't been around in quite some time. I just kind of needed to take a break, and also my glasses at the time broke and I just needed a break. But I'm back and I'm just going to be doing a get ready with me today, something pretty easy and simple. I thought I'd do kind of a nude eye with a more bolder lip. So yeah, if you guys want to watch, then stay tuned. So I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever HD High Definition Foundation in the color N1110. Wait, no, it's just N110. And I'm just going to be placing that all over my face. And this foundation is really nice. It covers nicely and photographs pretty well. I do like it. I did have a problem with it though. The bottle, I was just in my drawer and it like leaked everywhere, like all of it just leaked. It was quite strange and a bummer because this is like what, almost like $50 foundation. So my face is already prepped and everything. I would use my beauty blender normally, but I thought I would break out the brushes. Why not? Having a bit of a lighting issue because I think that one of the outlets might not be like strong enough and it needs like a surge protector. So hopefully it stays on while I do this, and this is making me look very, very pale and white. But I shall fix that. Warm everything up. It feels so weird using a brush when I'm so used to using my beauty blender or my Real Techniques sponge, which I do think that I like better than brushes. I just feel like the beauty blender has all the answers. I love it. So what have you guys been up to? I know that some of you have asked where I've been. When am I coming back? Did I quit YouTube? No, I didn't. I just, for a little bit, I took a break. Just felt like taking a break, so I did. I'm going to take a little bit of this Dream Lumi by Maybelline, and I'm just going to put it kind of where my dark circles are. It just has kind of like a pinkish tinge to it, and then I'm going to put concealer over it. I like to have this color to correct. This reminds me a lot of the Giorgio Armani Master Corrector. The color of it, it's very pigmented and does well, and it's like fraction of the price of the Giorgio Armani, which is like definitely holy grail and very pigmented, especially if you're doing like professional makeup. I feel like it might work a little bit better because it's a little bit more pigmented, but I mean, really, the Maybelline is, to me, it's just as good. A lot of people use it to brighten up underneath their eyes, but I find that it's a little bit dark for me to do that, so I'm just going to do it this way. So it's not a waste of money. I'm going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear as usual. I always use this because it's my fave. Definitely one of my favorites to use. Concealer underneath my eye area to give it more brightness and some more coverage. And I like to do it down my nose and stuff like that. I just put it in the places like where I'm going to be not contouring. Me and Paul, he took me to go find the moon because I couldn't see the moon from our house, and we saw it like it was like daybreak. I mean, not daybreak, but you know, turning into nightfall, and the moon was like just like covered up in a dark shadow, and it just was really cool. And then I waited until it got dark and the moon started to move, so we came back home, and then I watched it outside for a while, and it was like hypnotizing. It was so beautiful. So I just thought it was such a neat thing, you know? And now they're saying that Mars has water on there, like they have like large amounts of water like flowing, so yeah, I just think that's so crazy. Space really fascinates me. Although I don't think I would like to be up there. There's this guy that's staying a year in space and he tweets every day, like he sees like he's orbited the Earth over 2,000 times, and like he just sees the world changing and he takes pictures and it's so cool, but he really misses Earth a lot. He's like, a year in space is a really long time, and he's been up there for 6 months. So he's halfway done with that, but they want to test him just to see how it kind of works out on his body, you know, because they're planning on going to Mars. Well, I mean, eventually in time, they want to see what the long-term effects of being in space is. So, yeah, I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to that kind of stuff. I really like it. But anyways, okay, so I have my concealer on, and I'm just going to prime my eyes really quick so I don't forget. I'm just going to be using Painterly Paint Pot from MAC, and I just showed you my finger. Like, why do you need to see my finger? You don't. Okay. So I'm just going to be putting a little bit of Painterly on my eyelids just to give it more of a blank canvas, since I'm going with a nude eye. That is my plan anyway. Alright, so now I'm just going to be contouring, and I'm just going to be using this out of the IT Cosmetics palette, and yeah, I've really been loving the Chanel cream bronzer. Oh, I have it. I've been really loving this lately, so I'm going to use that before I use the powder. I just been putting this like where I contour, and it just stays in place really good. And I mean, I know that this costs a lot, but this will like last you a lifetime. Really. So, okay, so just going to make crazy marks on my face. I was reading on a Facebook post that it was a MAC artist saying, ladies, you need to stop contouring. I just thought it was funny because you see all these extreme videos of people contouring, and this MAC artist was telling people to stop it. And I put this one kind of low. Oops, my bad. Or that one kind of high. Oh well, we'll blend in a minute. I'm just going to be placing this like where my cheekbones, like, you can do a fishy face, underneath the lip to give it more dimension, and then on the sides of the nose just to add straightness and depth, although my nose is already straight, but I like to contour. Strobing is all the rage right now. So that's pretty much where I contour when I do. And then I'm just going to take a brush and just work that into my skin. And I'm also going to be putting some powder over it, so if it looks funny now, we'll fix it in a minute. But the reason we contour is just to add shadow and depth and structure, and also it's slimming, so if you need to lose a few pounds, just put on some contour and you're good to go. Okay, I feel so weird not using a beauty blender. Like, where's my beauty blender? I need my beauty blender. How did I do this with brushes? Like, it just feels wrong to use a brush. I'm just so used to using my sponge. Like, it felt so weird to use the beauty blender at first, and now that's like all I can like think of is like, where's my beauty blender? Like, how did I go putting makeup on with only brushes? Like, legit. And I think, I don't know if I like the Real Techniques one better. Like I think I might, because it's cheaper. Yeah, and it does the same thing. So if you don't have a beauty blender, just get a Real Technique sponge, because they sell Real Techniques like everywhere these days. So I'm just going down my nose, I'm sweeping down on my nose because I don't want the middle to be, you know, bronze, and I'm sweeping up with the dark color and not down, otherwise I'll give myself a 5 o'clock shadow, and I don't want to look like a man right now. Did you guys see that Candy Johnson video where she looked like PewDiePie? She did so good. Like, it is like freaky, like she's a hot man. Oh, Candy Johnson is a hot man. I just think that's so cool that she does that, you know, just with like looking at a picture and putting in shadows and all that, like you're contouring and everything, and just like to know where you're putting the makeup to look like that, to look like another person, is just so crazy. I really liked all her, like Barbie, I loved her Barbie one that she did. She looked so good. Okay, so I think I'm pretty well blended there when it comes to the cream. Although I am a little blind, I still need to get my contacts. So putting on makeup is a little bit of a challenge, I'm not gonna lie. And then I'm going to just contour right over that, and I really like this IT Cosmetics bronzer. It seems to blend really nice, and it has a nice shade to it. Before I do my eye makeup, I'm going to be putting on my Eyelash Serum, because this is the best in the world. Like, oh my gosh, like if you don't have eyelashes, go get you some. I haven't worn this in a couple weeks because I misplaced it. Because I like to do that. I love to misplace things. But this has made my eyelashes grow so freaking much. It's amazing. So if you ever need eyelash, and I'm not sponsored, they did send this to me like a while ago, like a few months ago. This stuff is gold. And it's like the price of gold too. It's pretty expensive, but it's worth it if you want longer lashes. So I don't think they have it here in the US, like to buy on their site. If you go to like salons, they can order it for you, or some salons have it. So yeah, look at your local salon if you're in the US. I know they have it in the UK, I don't know, but I'll do another video on this in like a couple of weeks when my lashes get like really crazy. Because I haven't used it in like 3 weeks, and I'm sure my eyelashes have fallen out, so I mean, not like you're gonna lose your eyelashes, but you know, it keeps it going at a steady pace when you use it constantly. So I'm just going to be taking Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek, and I'm going to be putting this in my crease because that's what we do on YouTube, right? Every makeup artist seems to be using Peach Smoothie. So I'm just going to put this on a fluffy brush and put that in my crease for a transition color. And like for me, it's more not even a transition color because it's so close to the color Painterly. I like to go in with kind of like a more brown color after this, a light brown. I don't think I like this brush. It's kind of stiff. Kind of bleh. This is like last year's Sonia Kashuk holiday set. Okay, so now that I have Peach Smoothie in my crease, I'm just going to go in with the next color, Creme Brulee, which is a little bit on the more darker side. It's a nice soft brown color, kind of like from MAC. Very similar to soft brown or bamboo. And I'm going to be taking a 217 brush, but this is the SO6 Tapered Blending Brush by Diva Beauty. And I'm going to put this in my crease. I'm just going to hold this brush at an angle. Downward angle. And hold it kind of like a pencil and a little bit up. I'm just going to work that in to my crease. And I liked, when I feel like my orbital bone right here, that's where I kind of like to start a crease, is right at that bone, because that is where a natural crease would be, is in that area. So, and I look straight into my mirror. Back in, because there's nothing really on this brush, and just kind of make everything seamless. You know who I really like to watch is Bob Ross. Like, he was such an amazing painter. When I remember watching him when I was little, he was so cool. He made everything so happy. I'm gonna have happy little brows in a minute and happy little lashes. So I'm going to go in with Shimma Shimma because it's so pretty. I'm gonna put this all over the lid. I'm going to be using a flat shader brush to do so. I'm just going to be placing this like on the eyelid itself and into the inner corner. I just had like a catastrophe happen with winged eyeliner. It happens to all of us. You're okay. Alright, so now I'm just going to be doing my brows before I do my eyeliner because I'm kind of pissed off. And I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Ash Blonde. Is Ash Blonde the same as taupe? I don't know, you guys tell me. And I'm just going to be filling in my brows before I do my liner because I need a minute to think about it. And I just had to redo this half of my face. Pain in the ass. I've really been loving this pencil lately though. It's like really nice. And I'm more of the Makeup Forever type girl. If you watch my videos, you guys know that I love the Makeup Forever. This one is really nice. Why do you slam the damn door? Okay, so I did my eyeliner. I had to take a brief intermission. I'm going to put on my mascara. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Telescopic. I love this mascara. It is amazing. It makes the littlest lashes seem so big. Plus the eyelash helps too. I'm just going to be taking a nude pencil. This is from Jordana. This is their Made to Last 24-hour pencil. Use any nude you like. And I'm just going to put this in my waterline because it will open up my eyes. Make them appear wider. Makes you look more awake. Okay, so I'm going to be using Auburn from NYX, and then I'm going to be using Living Legend by MAC, and this is like a really pretty, look at how that color, it's so fall. Oh my god. Mwah. So I'm just going to line my lips. My lips are dry. Oh, this is pretty. Whoa. That is so dark. That's pretty though, but really dark. I'm just gonna clean up. Like I feel this is like not even, is it? I feel so 90s right now. handle this color. I feel like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. It's so dark. So for blush, I'm going to be using Dallas. This is just crazy to me how dark it is. So dark lip and nude eye. And so I'm going to go kind of nude on the cheeks as well. Dallas is that really pretty neutral that you can wear pretty much with anything. That's why I like it so much. Just brush that on really quick. I need to pluck my brows, but I'm going to save that for a video if you want to. Let me know. Hopefully I won't forget. Okay, and then I'm going to be using the Soft and Gentle because this is like my favorite highlight of life, and it always will be close to my heart. I'm using kind of a big brush, but you can use a small brush, whatever works, whatever you have. I'm going to put that right there on top of my cheeks, and you could even go without the cat eyeliner, you know, because it's so intense. Anything else, the lips, and then you want to glow. You want to glow like a glowworm because that's in style now, right? Everyone wants to be strobing like a strobing disco ball. Okay guys, this look is all done. This is crazy. You can go without the winged liner if you'd like because the lip is so drastic, but this is the final look. I feel so 90s right now. Let's put on my glasses and make sure I blended okay. I feel so light in this camera, but anyways, yeah, thanks so much for watching, you guys. I look forward to doing more videos and to be able to talk to you guys back and forth in the comments. I love doing that, yeah. So anyways, thanks so much for watching, and remember to stay safe, be kind. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!